Hey, I'm Sophia from Honk. Today we're going through 100 realistic DMV questions to help you prepare for your permit test. You'll have time to answer each one before I explain the correct choice. Let's begin. Now for North Carolina. This 2026 North Carolina DMV practice test prepares you for the written permit test. North Carolina's knowledge test has 25 questions, and you need 20 correct or 80% to pass. Be ready for a separate road sign recognition check. For even more practice, download Honk on the App Store. Honk app users have a 97% pass rate. Let's start the test. Question 1. For improved traction on icy roads, it's advised that you blank. Your choices are A. Accelerate, B. Drive along the shoulder, C. Cut 5 miles per hour off your speed, D. Put on chains. The correct answer is D. Put on chains. On ice, it's advised that you slow to a crawl. Chains can be used for improved traction if necessary, though keep in mind that even chains and snow tires can still slide on ice and hard-packed snow. Question 2. To prevent highway hypnosis, drowsiness, and fatigue, drivers must blank so they can stay awake behind the wheel. Your choices are A. Exercise their eyes, B. Take stimulants, C. Send text messages, D. Talk on a cell phone. The correct answer is A. Exercise their eyes. Highway hypnosis or dizziness while driving can result from the steady sameness of the road and traffic, along with the hum of the wind, tires, and engine. Drivers can help prevent highway hypnosis by keeping their eyes in motion and observing nearby traffic and highway signs. Question 3. Alcohol may impair your data. Your choices are A. Judgment, B. Reaction time, C. Concentration, D. All of the above. Answers are correct. The correct answer is D. All of the above answers are correct. Alcohol can impair concentration, reaction time, and judgment. Question 4. Why is drinking alcohol and driving after dark especially hazardous? Your choices are A. Roads have heavier traffic at night, B. Your vision is already restricted, C. Alcohol affects your judgment more at night, D. You have a greater chance of meeting drivers who have been drinking. The correct answer is B. Your vision is already restricted. Drinking alcohol and driving at night is especially dangerous because darkness already limits your vision and makes it harder to see. Question 5. Your chances of surviving a crash improve when you wear blank at once. Your choices are A. None of these, B. The lap belt paired with a helmet, C. Both the lap and shoulder belts, D. The shoulder belt paired with emergency flashers. The correct answer is C. Both the lap and shoulder belts. Your odds of surviving a crash go up when you wear both the lap belt and the shoulder belt at the same time. The lap portion needs to sit snugly over your hip bones or upper thighs, never across your abdomen or soft stomach area. The shoulder portion should lie snugly across your chest and over the middle of your shoulder. Question 6. What's the correct response if a tire blows out while you're driving? Your choices are A. Speed up, B. Steer toward the left side of the road, C. Slam the brakes and stop right on the road, D. Grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle traveling straight. The correct answer is D. Grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle traveling straight. If a tire blows out unexpectedly, grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle traveling in a straight line. Ease off the accelerator to slow down gradually, then apply the brakes gently. Question 7. What effect can fatigue have on your driving? Your choices are A. All of these, B. Slower reaction times, C. Reduced awareness, D. Impaired judgment. The correct answer is A. All of these. Fatigue can affect driving by impairing judgment, slowing reaction times, and reducing awareness of your surroundings. Question 8. Is it okay to take medications before you plan to drive? Your choices are A. No, B. Only over-the-counter medications, C. Only if the doctor says it will not affect safe driving, D. Only when you have a prescription. The correct answer is C. Only if the doctor says it will not affect safe driving. Many prescription and over-the-counter medications can cause drowsiness. Take medications before driving only when the doctor says they will not affect your ability to drive safely. Question 9. In every state except Mississippi, what is true for drivers who are under the age of 21? Your choices are A. They may buy alcohol, but may not consume it. B. They may consume small amounts of alcohol, but not while driving. C. They may have tiny, traceable amounts of alcohol in their blood while driving. D. They may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol. The correct answer is D. They may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol. You may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol unless you are 21 years of age. Question 10. A conviction for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs can result in which penalties? Your choices are A. Any or all of these, B. Community service, C. License suspension, D. Severe fines and higher insurance rates. The correct answer is A. Any or all of these. When convicted of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you may face any of these penalties: license suspension, severe fines, and community service. Question 11. Unless a sign, traffic control device, or police officer instructs you otherwise, you must blank on a divided highway. Your choices are A. Stay to the left of the median, B. Stay in the center of the median, C. Stay to the right of the median, D. Avoid staying to the right of the median. The correct answer is C. Stay to the right of the median. Drivers on a divided highway are required to stay to the right of the median unless a sign, traffic control device, or police officer directs them differently. Question 12. When this road sign appears, you should... Your choices are A. Leave the highway at a minimum speed of 30 miles per hour. B. Speed up to 30 miles per hour and pass the vehicle ahead of you. C. Leave the highway at 30 miles per hour or slower. D. Leave the highway at a maximum speed of 60 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. Leave the highway at 30 miles per hour or slower. This sign gives the maximum recommended safe speed for entering or leaving an expressway. Reduce your speed to the posted speed, in this case, 30 miles per hour. Question 13. This sign marks your choices are A. A pedestrian crosswalk, B. A hospital zone, C. A handicap parking zone, D. Wheelchair availability. The correct answer is C. A handicap parking zone. This sign means parking in a handicap zone is prohibited unless you have the proper permit. Question 14. At 9:30 a.m., can you park next to this sign? Your choices are A, no, B, yes, C, yes, but for only 5 minutes, D, yes, but only if you have a special permit. The correct answer is A, no. The sign means parking is not allowed at this location from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Question 15. On a two-lane road, when overtaking and passing another vehicle, on which side should you pass? Your choices are A, only on the right side of the vehicle, B, only on the left side of the vehicle, C, on either the left or right side of the vehicle, D, on neither side of the vehicle. The correct answer is B, only on the left side of the vehicle. While overtaking and passing another vehicle on a two-lane road, you're required to pass on the left side of that vehicle only. Question 16. When this sign appears at an intersection, what should you do? Your choices are A, yield the right-of-way or stop before turning right or left, B, do not continue any farther, C, keep right, D, share the road with oncoming traffic. The correct answer is A, yield the right-of-way or stop before turning right or left. You may encounter this sign at the terminating road of some T intersections. It tells you that you must yield the right-of-way or stop before turning right or left onto the through road. Question 17. Which one of these statements about right-of-way rules is not correct? Your choices are A, a pedestrian carrying a white cane or being led by a guide dog has unconditional right-of-way. B, at an intersection without any traffic signs or signals, you're required to yield to vehicles coming from the left. C, signals from a traffic officer must be followed even when they conflict with the traffic lights. D, you are always required to yield to pedestrians in a crosswalk, whether it is marked or unmarked. The correct answer is B. At an intersection without any traffic signs or signals, you're required to yield to vehicles coming from the left. At an intersection with no traffic signs or signals, an uncontrolled intersection, you must give the right-of-way to vehicles approaching from your right. Question 18. On a two-lane road, when a school bus stops and its red lights are flashing, what must drivers coming from both directions do? Your choices are A, switch to a different lane, B, make a left turn, C, come to a stop, D, reduce speed and proceed carefully. The correct answer is C, come to a stop. Under North Carolina law, when a school bus stops on a two-lane road with its red lights flashing, vehicles from both directions are required to stop. They need to stay stopped until the mechanical stop arm retracts, the flashing red lights turn off, and the bus starts moving again. Question 19. You may use the lane identified by this sign. Your choices are A, if you have 2 or more people in your vehicle, B, if you are operating a motorcycle, C, only if you are riding a bicycle, D, if you are going around the vehicle ahead of you. The correct answer is C, only if you are riding a bicycle. This sign identifies a bicycle lane, which is meant for bicyclists. Cars and trucks generally should not drive in this lane. In many, but not all states, cars and trucks may enter this lane briefly when getting ready to turn at the next intersection. Question 20. If you're getting ready to pass a bicycle on your right while an oncoming car approaches from your left, what's the right move? Your choices are A, Ease off your speed and allow the oncoming vehicle to pass first. B. Speed up and pass the bicycle quickly. C. Pull over onto the shoulder and stop. D. Drive between the oncoming car and the bicycle. The correct answer is A. Ease off your speed and allow the oncoming vehicle to pass first. At times, you need to address hazards individually rather than all at once. If you're about to pass a bicycle while a vehicle is coming toward you, ease off your speed and allow the oncoming vehicle to pass first, giving yourself extra room for the bicycle. After that, shift left to leave plenty of space when passing the bicycle. Question 21. Broken white pavement lines mean that your choices are A. Passing is permitted when it can be done safely. B. Passing is not permitted. C. The left lane is reserved for bicycles and motorcyclists. D. Traffic is moving in opposite directions. The correct answer is A. Passing is permitted when it can be done safely. Broken white lines show that drivers may pass when it is safe to do so. Question 22. What is shown by these yellow pavement markings? Your choices are A. This is a three-way road. B. This is a one-way road. C. Vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. D. Vehicles traveling in either direction can make right turns. The correct answer is C. Vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. The center lane is set aside for left turns, or U-turns where allowed, and may be used by vehicles moving in either direction. On the pavement, left turn arrows for traffic traveling one way alternate with left turn arrows for traffic traveling the opposite way. Solid and broken, dashed, yellow lines mark both sides of these lanes. Question 23. What is the meaning of this road sign? Your choices are A. Continue straight. B. Get ready to stop. C. It shows the direction. D. A rest area is open on the right. The correct answer is C. It shows the direction. This sign is a directional arrow sign. Question 24. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A. A sharp left turn is ahead. B. A sharp U-turn is ahead. C. You are nearing a right turn. D. You are nearing a left turn. The correct answer is C. You are nearing a right turn. This sign is used with a route marker sign. It means you will soon need to turn right to join or stay on that route. Question 25. What is the meaning of this traffic sign? Your choices are A. Continue straight. B. Move into the left lane. C. Turn left or continue straight. D. Do not turn left or continue straight. The correct answer is C. Turn left or continue straight. This regulatory sign tells drivers in that lane to either turn left or continue straight. Question 26. What does this sign indicate? Your choices are A. You must continue straight and follow a detour at the intersection. B. You are required to make a U-turn from this lane. C. You are permitted to make a U-turn from this lane. D. You may turn left from this lane. The correct answer is B. You are required to make a U-turn from this lane. This unusual lane control sign means every vehicle in this lane is required to make a U-turn. It may appear with an equally unusual traffic signal, where illuminated U-turn arrows show when vehicles may make the U-turns. Question 27. What is shown by this sign? Your choices are A. The divided highway ends ahead. B. Traffic merges ahead. C. One-way traffic begins ahead. D. A divided highway begins ahead. The correct answer is A. The divided highway ends ahead. This sign warns that the divided highway ends ahead. The road will change into an undivided two-way roadway. Keep right and stay alert for oncoming traffic. Question 28. What is this sign telling you? Your choices are A. Travel at 45 miles per hour. B. Vehicles will merge ahead. Do not speed up to 45 miles per hour. C. Roadwork is ahead. Slow to 45 miles per hour. D. A speed zone is coming up. Be ready to slow to 45 miles per hour. The correct answer is D. A speed zone is coming up. Be ready to slow to 45 miles per hour. The larger sign warns that a speed zone is ahead. The smaller sign shows the speed limit that will apply. Here, the limit ahead drops to 45 miles per hour, so get ready to slow down and avoid driving over that limit. Question 29. This posted sign is your choices are A. An interstate route marker. B. A speed limit sign for hills. C. A speed limit sign for roundabouts. D. A speed limit sign for expressways. The correct answer is D. A speed limit sign for expressways. A speed limit sign shows the legal maximum speed allowed on the expressway when driving conditions are ideal. Question 30. This posted sign is found at your choices are A. Intersections. B. Residential areas. C. School crossings. D. Freeway exit ramps. The correct answer is D. Freeway exit ramps. Signs like this give advisory speeds at freeway exits and entrance ramps. They display the maximum recommended safe speed for driving in ideal weather conditions. Question 31. When you double your speed, your vehicle needs blank as much distance to brake to a stop. Your choices are A. About 4 times. B. About 3 times. C. About twice. D. Exactly. The correct answer is A. About 4 times. Once braking begins, your vehicle continues traveling some distance before it fully stops. This is the braking distance, and it grows roughly with the square of your speed. As an example, going from 30 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour, double the speed, increases braking distance about 4-fold, from 46 feet up to 180 feet. The faster you go, the more following distance you should leave behind the car ahead. Question 32. When water covers the roadway, slowing down is necessary to prevent your proclus. Your choices are A. Hydroplaning. B. Wear and tear. C. Tire traction on the road. D. Tire overheating. The correct answer is A. Hydroplaning. When there's water covering the road, ease off your speed. Under these conditions, driving too fast can cause your vehicle to hydroplane and become uncontrollable. Question 33. When crossing railroad tracks, you should steer clear of. Your choices are A. Switching to your low beam headlights. B. Applying your brakes. C. Using your high beam headlights. D. Stopping or changing gears. The correct answer is D. Stopping or changing gears. At a railroad crossing, don't attempt to cross unless you're certain you can do so without having to stop partway through. Avoid changing gears while crossing, as this could cause your vehicle to stall. Question 34. Which of these is not caused by alcohol? Your choices are A. Increased alertness. B. Impaired vision. C. Slower reactions. D. Dulled judgment. The correct answer is A. Increased alertness. Alcohol may impair vision, slow reactions, and dull judgment. It does not make a person more alert. Question 35. How many standard servings of alcohol can an adult safely drink before driving? Your choices are A. 2, B. 3, C. 1, D. It varies from person to person. The correct answer is D. It varies from person to person. How much alcohol a person can consume before reaching the legal limit varies by individual and depends on many different factors. Question 36. The zones near your vehicle's left and right rear corners that your mirrors don't reveal are known as blank. Your choices are A. No zones, B. Blind spots, C. Hidden spots, D. Corner spots. The correct answer is B. Blind spots. Mirrors can't reveal your vehicle's full surroundings. Blind spots are the zones near the rear left and right corners of your car that stay hidden from your mirrors. Before changing lanes or turning, glance over your shoulder to check these areas directly. No zones describe the especially large blind spots found around big commercial vehicles like trucks or buses. Question 37. Panic stops can be prevented by, your choices are A. Switching lanes rapidly, B. Staying close behind other vehicles, C. Braking abruptly, D. Identifying hazards far in advance. The correct answer is D. Identifying hazards far in advance. Spotting hazards far ahead of time and deciding how to handle them helps you avoid panic stops. Stopping abruptly is risky and often signals that a driver isn't paying close attention. An abrupt stop can lead to the vehicle behind rear-ending you, or you could skid and lose control. Question 38. Items that may pull your attention away from the road include, your choices are A. Looking into blind spots, B. Text messaging and talking on the phone, C. Checking mirrors at all times, D. Frequently watching the traffic behind you. The correct answer is B. Text messaging and talking on the phone. Anything that takes your focus away from the road can be a distraction. Examples of driving distractions include text messaging, talking on the phone, managing children, and lighting a cigarette. Question 39. Which activity will not negatively affect your driving while you are on the road? Your choices are A. Smoking, B. Drinking coffee, C. Eating a sandwich, D. Listening to the radio. The correct answer is D. Listening to the radio. You should avoid any activity that requires using your hands while driving. Listening to the radio, however, can help you remain alert. Question 40. Per North Carolina law, which people in a vehicle are required to buckle up or use an appropriate child restraint? Your choices are A. Everyone in the vehicle, driver included, B. The driver plus anyone riding up front, C. The driver plus anyone riding in back, D. The driver plus any passenger younger than 16. The correct answer is A. Everyone in the vehicle, driver included. North Carolina's seatbelt statute mandates that the driver and every passenger in a vehicle equipped with seatbelts must wear one, or use a proper child restraint, anytime the vehicle is moving forward. Question 41. A conviction for which offense below could lead to your license being suspended? Your choices are A. Passing a school bus that has stopped, B. Not yielding the right of way when required. C. Operating a vehicle without a license. D. Exceeding 75 miles per hour while speeding. The correct answer is D. Exceeding 75 miles per hour while speeding. In most cases, a speeding ticket is treated as a minor infraction that carries only a fine. That said, the DMV will step in and suspend your license if you're convicted of driving faster than 75 miles per hour on a road with a posted limit under 70 miles per hour. Your license will likewise be suspended if you're convicted of exceeding 80 miles per hour on a road where the posted limit is 70 miles per hour. Question 42. On a highway, what purpose does the left lane serve? Your choices are A. Passing, B. Backing up, C. Crossing over, D. Exiting. The correct answer is A. Passing. The left lane of a highway is intended for passing. When another vehicle wants to pass you, move safely into the right lane. Don't speed up until that vehicle has completed the pass. Question 43. On a highway with 3 lanes running each way, why does a vehicle towing a trailer stay in the right lane? Your choices are A. Visibility is limited, B. The vehicle is traveling at high speed, C. There's a no zone behind this vehicle, D. It travels slower than other vehicles. The correct answer is D. It travels slower than other vehicles. On a highway with at least 3 lanes going each direction, the rightmost lane serves vehicles entering or exiting the highway, as well as those moving at a slower pace. The leftmost lane is designed for passing. Vehicles traveling more slowly should always stick to the rightmost lane. Question 44. This sign shows that these parking spaces are set aside for... Your choices are A. Older adults, B. Patients, C. Bicyclists, D. People with disabilities. The correct answer is D. People with disabilities. This sign displays the international symbol of access for disabled persons. It indicates that these parking spaces are reserved for persons with disabled parking privileges. To use these spaces, you must get a disabled parking placard or disabled license plates from your state. Question 45. Before pulling into traffic from a parallel parking spot on the right side of the street, you should blank. Your choices are A. Signal a right turn and check over your right shoulder. B. Signal a left turn and check over your right shoulder. C. Signal a right turn and check over your left shoulder. D. Signal a left turn and check over your left shoulder. The correct answer is D. Signal a left turn and check over your left shoulder. Before pulling out of a parallel parking spot on the right side of a street, signal a left turn and look over your left shoulder to check for oncoming traffic. Before pulling out of a parallel parking spot on the left side of a one-way street, signal a right turn and look over your right shoulder to check for oncoming traffic. Question 46. Which statement below correctly describes how to make a turn? Your choices are A. Begin from whichever lane is nearest to your intended direction. B. You should always begin from the rightmost lane. C. You should always begin from the leftmost lane. D. Begin from the lane that is farthest from your intended direction. The correct answer is A. Begin from whichever lane is nearest to your intended direction. Position your vehicle in the lane nearest to your intended direction. For a left turn, move out to the middle of the intersection and hold your wheels straight until you can safely turn, staying just to the left of the midpoint as you go. For a right turn, begin from the right-hand lane and stay as near the curb as you can. Question 47. When turning left from a one-way street onto a different one-way street, the turn must begin. Your choices are A. From the left lane, completing the turn close to the right curb. B. From the right lane, completing the turn close to the left curb. C. From the left lane, completing the turn close to the left curb. D. From the right lane, completing the turn close to the right curb. The correct answer is C. From the left lane, completing the turn close to the left curb. When turning left from a one-way street onto a different one-way street, begin the turn from the left lane and complete it close to the left curb, unless signs, signals, or pavement markings say otherwise. Question 48. Which statement below regarding right-of-way is not accurate? Your choices are A. Vehicles making a left turn must give way to oncoming traffic. B. Vehicles entering or crossing a road from a private driveway must give way to all approaching vehicles. C. Vehicles must give way to pedestrians in crosswalks that are unmarked. D. At an uncontrolled T intersection, the vehicle traveling on the through road is the one that must yield to vehicles on the road that ends there. The correct answer is D. At an uncontrolled T intersection, the vehicle traveling on the through road is the one that must yield to vehicles on the road that ends there. This claim is incorrect. At an uncontrolled T intersection, the vehicle traveling on the through road is the one that must yield to vehicles on the road that ends there. The truth is the reverse. At an uncontrolled T intersection, it's the vehicle on the terminating road that must yield to vehicles on the through road. Question 49. Based on the North Carolina Driver's Handbook, roughly blank out of every 5 people killed in urban traffic crashes are pedestrians. Your choices are A. 2, B. 4, C. 3, D. 1. The correct answer is A. 2. Based on the North Carolina Driver's Handbook, roughly 2 out of every 5 people killed in urban traffic crashes are pedestrians. About 1 out of every 10 people killed in rural traffic crashes are pedestrians. Most pedestrian fatalities involve children, older adults, or individuals who had been drinking alcohol. Question 50. Which statement below is not true? Your choices are A. Bicycles and motorcycles move and stop more slowly than expected. B. Leave extra following distance when driving near bicycles. C. Motorcycles have a right to the same full lane width as any other vehicle. D. Never drive next to a motorcycle within the same lane. The correct answer is A. Bicycles and motorcycles move and stop more slowly than expected. Bicycles and motorcycles are smaller, so they're harder to spot, and they can accelerate or brake more quickly than drivers might anticipate. Question 51. What is this signal telling you? Your choices are A. Do not merge. B. Do not pass. C. Do not walk. D. Do not make a right turn. The correct answer is C. Do not walk. Pedestrian signals control pedestrian traffic only. A signal with an upraised hand means pedestrians must not step into the crosswalk to cross the roadway. Older signals displayed the illuminated words, "Don't walk," instead. A signal showing a walking person means pedestrians may enter the crosswalk. Older signals displayed the illuminated word, "Walk," instead. Question 52. What is this sign telling you? Your choices are A. The lane is set aside for high-speed vehicles. B. The lane is set aside for certain purposes or certain vehicles. C. The lane is used for left turns by traffic traveling in both directions. D. The lane is set aside for right turns. The correct answer is B. The lane is set aside for certain purposes or certain vehicles. A diamond-shaped marking means a lane is reserved for particular uses or particular vehicles. These lanes are commonly reserved for buses or carpool vehicles during rush hour traffic. Question 53. What is indicated by this road sign? Your choices are A. Construction area ahead, B. Forest area ahead, C. Rest area ahead, D. Parking area ahead. The correct answer is C. Rest area ahead. This sign shows that a rest area is open on the right. Question 54. A vertical rectangular traffic sign usually provides, your choices are A. A warning about the road condition, B. Directions for the driver, C. Directions for the driver to stop, D. A route number. The correct answer is B. Directions for the driver. Vertical rectangular signs typically provide instructions or inform you about traffic laws. These regulatory signs give directions to motorists, pedestrians, and cyclists. Question 55. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A. Do not merge, B. Do not make a right turn, C. Do not make a left turn, D. This side of the road is temporarily closed. The correct answer is B. Do not make a right turn. The arrow shows a right turn. However, a red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign forbids drivers from turning right. It is placed on the right side of a roadway or above a travel lane. Question 56. What does this road sign indicate? Your choices are A. Cattle crossing ahead, B. Veterinary hospital ahead, C. Zoo ahead, D. Farmhouse ahead. The correct answer is A. Cattle crossing ahead. This sign tells drivers to watch for cattle crossing the road. Question 57. What is shown by this sign? Your choices are A. Exit speed advisory, B. Speed limit ahead, C. Ramp speed advisory, D. Roundabout speed advisory. The correct answer is D. Roundabout speed advisory. This sign is a speed advisory for a roundabout. The permitted speed limit in the roundabout is 15 miles per hour. Question 58. The safest place to position your vehicle is blank your lane. Your choices are A. Along the left edge of, B. Along the right edge of, C. Anywhere within, D. In the middle of. The correct answer is D. In the middle of. The safest place to position your vehicle is in the middle of your lane. Try to maintain as much distance as possible between your vehicle and the vehicles around you. Question 59. When this sign is present, your driving speed must be, your choices are A. At least 40 miles per hour, B. Not more than 50 miles per hour, C. At least 50 miles per hour, D. Not more than 40 miles per hour. The correct answer is A. At least 40 miles per hour. This sign means that when traffic, weather, and road conditions are normal, you are not allowed to drive below 40 miles per hour. Posted minimum speeds help keep traffic moving smoothly and safely. If conditions become hazardous, however, you may travel below the posted minimum speed. Question 60. At what time should drivers use their high beam headlights? Your choices are A. On an expressway, B. Within city limits, C, in open country when no other vehicles are nearby. D, when they've been drinking alcohol. The correct answer is C, in open country when no other vehicles are nearby. Turn on your high beams when you're driving through open country and no other vehicles are nearby. Switch to low beams whenever you're meeting or following another vehicle. Keep in mind that even high beams don't give you the same visibility at night that you'd have during the day, so you should still slow down after dark. Question 61. Which action is unlawful for minors? Your choices are A, all of the above, B, trying to purchase alcohol, C, drinking alcohol, D, having a BAC of 0.02% or greater, The correct answer is A, all of the above. A minor between the ages of 15 and 21 may not possess alcohol, consume alcohol, attempt to purchase alcohol, or have a BAC of 0.02% or greater. Question 62. As a driver's blood alcohol concentration, BAC, increases, what occurs? Your choices are A, all of the above, B, the drinker's brain becomes more affected by the alcohol, C, self-control and judgment are the first functions affected, D, coordination and muscle control are impaired by the alcohol. The correct answer is A, all of the above. After you drink alcohol, it moves into your bloodstream and begins to affect body functions, including coordination, self-control, and reaction time. The only way to remove alcohol's effect on the brain is to wait until it leaves the bloodstream. Question 63. What should you do if you unexpectedly lose control of the steering wheel? Your choices are A, take your foot off the gas pedal, B, engage the parking brake, C, take your foot off the brake pedal, D, change gears. The correct answer is A, take your foot off the gas pedal. If you unexpectedly lose control of your steering wheel, take your foot off the gas pedal. Turn on your hazard flashers and let your vehicle coast to a stop. Apply the brakes gently to keep your vehicle from spinning out. Question 64. If you feel sleepy before driving, what should you do? Your choices are A, sleep, B, drink coffee, C, exercise, D, listen to music. The correct answer is A, sleep. Stimulants, exercise, and music may help you stay awake, but sleep is the best cure for drowsiness. If you get 9 hours of sleep and still feel tired, speak with a physician. Question 65. Which statement about cell phones is true? Your choices are A, placing a call while driving saves time. B, adult drivers may use a handheld cell phone while driving. C, adult drivers may use a hands-free cell phone while driving. D, if a call comes in while you are driving, reduce speed and answer your phone. The correct answer is C. Adult drivers may use a hands-free cell phone while driving. If you are an adult driver and must use your phone, using a speakerphone/hands-free device while driving is preferable. Using mobile phones while driving is not advised and is illegal in some states. Question 66. A conviction for running a red light will add blank to your driving record. Your choices are A, a total of 2 points, B, a total of 3 points, C, a total of 4 points, D, a total of 1 point. The correct answer is B, a total of 3 points. North Carolina adds driver license points to your record for certain motor vehicle violation convictions, with point values ranging from 1 to 5 depending on the offense. A red light violation conviction results in 3 points being added. Accumulating too many points on your record can lead to further penalties. Question 67. Under North Carolina law, a driver license is required for which of these activities? Your choices are A. Neither A nor B is correct. B. Both A and B are correct. C. A. Occupy the driver's seat of a parked vehicle that has the engine running. D. B. Steer a vehicle while it's being pushed or towed by another vehicle. The correct answer is B. Both A and B are correct. A driver license isn't only required for driving on public roads. You also need one anytime you're effectively controlling a vehicle in some other way. This covers things like steering a car while another vehicle pushes or tows it, and even simply occupying the driver's seat with the engine running. Question 68. While merging onto an interstate highway from an acceleration lane, you must, your choices are A. Reduce your speed. B. Exceed the posted speed limit to merge. C. Stop and wait for an opening to merge. D. Match the flow of highway traffic or follow the posted speed limit. The correct answer is D. Match the flow of highway traffic or follow the posted speed limit. While merging onto an interstate highway from an acceleration lane, you must match the flow of highway traffic or follow the posted speed limit. Question 69. When traffic from another road is merging into the lane you're traveling in, what should you do? Your choices are A. Switch lanes right away. B. Adjust your speed and position to let the merging vehicles in. C. Honk your horn so the merging drivers know you're there. D. Disregard the merging vehicles since you have the right of way. The correct answer is B. Adjust your speed and position to let the merging vehicles in. When vehicles from another roadway are merging into the lane you're driving in, adjust your speed and positioning so those vehicles can merge in safely. Question 70. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A. Parking is prohibited on both sides of the sign. B. Parking is allowed to the left of the sign. C. Parking is prohibited to the left of the sign. D. Parking is allowed to the left of the sign at night. The correct answer is C. Parking is prohibited to the left of the sign. This sign means parking is not allowed to the left of the sign at any time. Question 71. Prior to pulling out of a parallel parking spot on the road's right side, you should watch for oncoming traffic. And your choices are A. Switch on your hazard flashers. B. Skip signaling altogether. C. Signal that you're turning left. D. Signal that you're turning right. The correct answer is C. Signal that you're turning left. Before leaving a parallel parking spot on the right-hand side of the road, watch for oncoming traffic and signal a left turn. Had the parking spot been on the left side of a one-way street instead, you would signal a right turn. Question 72. While turning left at an intersection or into a driveway or alley, whose right-of-way must you respect? Your choices are A. All traffic approaching from the opposite direction. B. All traffic traveling in the same direction as you. C. All traffic positioned to the right of your vehicle. D. All traffic located behind your vehicle. The correct answer is A. All traffic approaching from the opposite direction. When turning left at an intersection or into an alley or driveway, You must give the right of way to every oncoming vehicle. Question 73. When you're on a road with only 1 or 2 lanes, and you reach an intersection with a divided highway or a road that has 3 or more lanes, what must you do? Your choices are A. None of these actions apply. B. Come to a stop and turn right to blend into traffic. C. Turn left to blend into traffic. D. Give the right of way to traffic on the main road. The correct answer is D. Give the right of way to traffic on the main road. When approaching an intersection from a single or 2-lane road where it meets a divided highway or a road with 3 or more lanes, you're required to give the right of way to traffic already moving on that main road. Question 74. In every situation below, a driver is required to yield the right of way to other vehicles, except. Your choices are A. Pulling onto a highway from an alley. B. Entering a roundabout. C. Merging to the left or right. D. Proceeding straight through an intersection that's clear with a green light. The correct answer is D. Proceeding straight through an intersection that's clear with a green light. A green light at an intersection permits you to move forward into it. Even so, you must first yield to any vehicles already occupying the intersection. Since a roundabout counts as a type of intersection, that same rule applies there as well. You must likewise yield to other traffic whenever you're merging or pulling onto a highway from an alley. Question 75. You notice a pedestrian carrying a white cane who is preparing to cross the street ahead of you. What's the correct action? Your choices are A. Reduce your speed. B. Take an alternate route. C. Come to a stop. D. Sound your horn. The correct answer is C. Come to a stop. Someone carrying an extended white cane or accompanied by a guide dog is typically blind or visually impaired. You're required to come to a stop and let this pedestrian go first. Don't move forward again until they've made it safely across. Question 76. How much clearance must you keep when passing a moped? Your choices are A. At least 3 feet, staying to its left. B. At least 2 feet, staying to its left. C. At least 2 feet, staying to its right. D. At least 1 foot, staying to its left. The correct answer is B. At least 2 feet, staying to its left. Mopeds typically travel along the right side of their lane. When passing one, you need to leave a gap of at least 2 feet on its left. Question 77. The single broken, white line shown in this figure means your choices are A. Traffic traveling in the same direction. B. The middle of a road where passing is not permitted. C. The edge of the roadway curb. D. Traffic traveling in opposite directions. The correct answer is A. Traffic traveling in the same direction. White lines divide lanes for traffic traveling in the same direction. You must stay within these lane markings as you drive. Question 78. Which pavement marking divides 2 lanes moving in the same direction? Your choices are A, B, B, C, C, D, none of the above. The correct answer is D, none of the above. A white line divides 2 lanes moving in the same direction. When the line is broken, you may cross it to pass or change lanes. When the line is solid, you should generally remain in your lane. Question 79. What is the meaning of this traffic sign? Your choices are A. A parking area is coming up. B. A detour route is 1,000 feet ahead. C. Right turns are not allowed after 1,000 feet. D. Roadwork begins ahead in 1,000 feet. The correct answer is B. A detour route is 1,000 feet ahead. This sign warns that the road ahead is closed and that another route is available in 1,000 feet. Question 80. This octagonal, 8-sided shape is. Your choices are A. A stop sign, B. A yield sign, C. A do not enter sign, D. A road construction sign. The correct answer is A. A stop sign. A stop sign is an 8-sided, white-on-red sign showing that other traffic has the right-of-way. You must always bring your vehicle to a complete stop and yield to approaching traffic before you continue. Question 81. What is the meaning of this regulatory sign? Your choices are A. The marked lane is reserved for high-occupancy vehicles during posted times. B. The marked lane is reserved for heavy trucks. C. High-occupancy vehicles may not use the lane during posted times. D. Cars and buses are prohibited during posted times. The correct answer is A. The marked lane is reserved for high-occupancy vehicles during posted times. This white diamond sign means the roadway is set aside for high-occupancy vehicles, HOVs, during the posted times from Monday through Friday. Question 82. What does this sign mean? Your choices are A. The shoulder is far lower than the road surface. B. The roadway is wet and slippery. C. Loose gravel is on the road. D. A concealed road is ahead. The correct answer is the shoulder is far lower than the road surface. This sign warns that the shoulder is far below the level of the road surface. Question 83. This diamond-shaped sign warns of, your choices are A. An overpass ahead. Clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass is 13 feet 6 inches. B. A median ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. C. A parking area ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. D. A bridge ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. The correct answer is A. An overpass ahead. Clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass is 13 feet 6 inches. This sign warns that an overpass is ahead with 13 feet 6 inches of clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass. Question 84. What's the safest approach to navigating a curve? Your choices are A. Remain in your lane and hug the left side as much as possible. B. Speed up gradually right before you reach the curve. C. Reduce your speed before you reach the curve. D. Begin steering just before the curve and rapidly accelerate. The correct answer is C. Reduce your speed before you reach the curve. Reduce your speed before you reach a curve so that you don't have to brake while inside it. Braking mid-curve can trigger a skid. Question 85. You are not allowed to pass on a curve or on the crest of a hill unless your sight distance ahead is at least. Your choices are A. 500 feet. B. 750 feet. C. 850 feet. D. 650 feet. The correct answer is A. 500 feet. You are not permitted to pass on the crest of a hill or on a curve unless you have a clear view of at least 500 feet ahead. Question 86. At what minimum speed can hydroplaning begin? Your choices are A. It can begin at 30 miles per hour. B. It can begin at 45 miles per hour. C. It can begin at 40 miles per hour. D. It can begin at 50 miles per hour. The correct answer is A. It can begin at 30 miles per hour. Hydroplaning happens when a thin film of water forms between the road and a vehicle's tires, causing the tires to lose contact with the pavement. The vehicle then starts sliding across the surface. This can begin at speeds as low as 30 miles per hour, in water depths of just over 1/8 inch. Question 87. If too much alcohol prevents you from driving your vehicle safely, you must... Your choices are A. Take drugs to lessen alcohol's effect before driving. B. Have a designated driver drive your vehicle. C. Call 911 so they can help you drive. D. Drink coffee to stay awake while driving. The correct answer is B. Have a designated driver drive your vehicle. You must have a designated driver drive your vehicle. A designated driver is responsible for safely transporting friends or family members who have been drinking alcoholic beverages. Question 88. Which option has a greater amount of alcohol? Your choices are A. A 12-ounce serving of 5% beer. B. A 5-ounce serving of 12% wine. C. A 1.5-ounce serving of 80 proof liquor. D. They all contain the same amount. The correct answer is D. They all contain the same amount. Each listed choice contains an equal amount of alcohol. Question 89. Should you be dealing with emotional or physical stress behind the wheel? You should. Your choices are A. Pull over and stop, or let another person take the wheel. B. Speed up to get to your destination quickly. C. Begin a phone conversation while continuing to drive. D. Take medicine and continue driving. The correct answer is A. Pull over and stop, or let another person take the wheel. Intense emotions can compromise your driving safety. When you're worn out, lacking sleep, anxious, sick, nervous, scared, angry, or feeling down, you should pause your driving until you feel better, or hand the wheel over to someone else. Question 90. Is it safe to keep something in your lap while driving? Your choices are A. No, never. B. Yes, as long as it is not a person or a pet. C. Yes, provided you are certain you will not be distracted. D. Yes, if it is a small pet. The correct answer is A. No, never. Any activity that takes your eyes off the road while driving is dangerous, including removing clothing, applying makeup, reading, eating, or drinking. Do not hold a person, pet, or package in your lap or arms. Question 91. Which choice will not help prevent distracted driving? Your choices are A. Setting your favorite radio stations in advance. B. Planning your route ahead of time. C. Positioning all mirrors before you begin driving. D. Loosening the lid of your coffee cup before you leave. The correct answer is D. Loosening the lid of your coffee cup before you leave. Before you begin your trip, arrange your cab the way you want it, but eating and drinking should wait until rest stops. Question 92. What does it cost to attend a driver improvement clinic? Your choices are A. $83.50, B. $50.35, C. $75.83, D. $90.50. The correct answer is A. $83.50. accumulating 7 points on your driving record may mean you're required to attend a driver improvement clinic. Attending costs $83.50. Successfully finishing the clinic removes 3 points from your driving record. Question 93. If a police officer asks you to take a chemical test for drugs or alcohol and you refuse, your driver license will be revoked right away for at least blank days. Your choices are A, 10, B, 90, C, 30, D, 60. The correct answer is C, 30. When you refuse a police officer's request for chemical testing for drugs or alcohol, your driver license is immediately revoked for at least 30 days. The same minimum immediate revocation applies if you take the test and it shows that you are intoxicated. The officer will take your license at the scene, and the DMV will then revoke your license for at least an additional 12 months. Question 94. To merge onto an interstate highway, you should use blank to bring your vehicle's speed up to match the flow of traffic before merging safely. Your choices are A, a speed-up merge lane, B, a slow-down merge lane, C, the road shoulder, D, an off-ramp. The correct answer is A, a speed-up merge lane. When entering an interstate, use an acceleration lane to get your vehicle's speed up to match the flow of highway traffic, then merge in safely. Question 95. What's the correct move if you drive past your intended exit on an interstate? Your choices are A, reverse to get back to your exit, B, perform a U-turn to get back to your exit, C, drive on to the next exit, D, pull onto the shoulder and call for assistance. The correct answer is C, drive on to the next exit. If you pass your exit on an expressway, avoid stopping, reversing, or turning around. These actions significantly raise the chance of a crash. In North Carolina, doing so is against the law. Instead, drive to the following exit and find your way back from there. Question 96. If parking on a roadway is unavoidable, where should you position your vehicle? Your choices are A, as near the middle of the road as you can get, B, as far from the curb as you can get, C, as far from moving traffic as you can get, D, as far from the yellow line as you can get. The correct answer is C, as far from moving traffic as you can get. Whenever you can, park in a spot meant for parking. When you have no choice but to park on the roadway itself, place your vehicle as far from moving traffic as you can, and pull in close to the curb if one is present. Question 97. Which of these statements about parking is not true? Your choices are A, during an emergency, parking on the shoulder as far from traffic as you can manage is legal. B, on a downhill grade, point your wheels toward the curb when parking. C, parking within 15 feet of a fire hydrant is legal. D, parking on the traveled part of a highway is against the law. The correct answer is C, parking within 15 feet of a fire hydrant is legal. Under North Carolina law, parking within 15 feet of a fire hydrant is against the law. Question 98. When executing a left turn, from which lane must you start it? Your choices are A, from the rightmost lane, B, from the center lane, C, from the leftmost lane, D, from within the intersection. The correct answer is C, from the leftmost lane. When executing a left turn, you must start it from the leftmost lane, unless posted signs or signals direct you otherwise. Question 99. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road and neither vehicle can pass, which vehicle has the right-of-way? Your choices are A, the vehicle traveling uphill, B, the vehicle traveling downhill, C, the vehicle that gets there first, D, neither vehicle. The correct answer is A, the vehicle traveling uphill. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road where neither can pass, the vehicle going downhill must yield the right-of-way by backing up until the uphill vehicle can get through. The vehicle facing downhill has more control when backing. Question 100. Passing on the right is permitted in each of these cases except. Your choices are A, when you yourself are in a left turn lane, B, when the other vehicle is sitting in a left turn lane, C, on any highway offering 2 or more lanes headed your way, D, on one-way streets that have 2 or more traffic lanes. The correct answer is A, when you yourself are in a left turn lane. In North Carolina, passing on the right is allowed only when either 1, the vehicle ahead is sitting in a left turn lane, or 2, at least 2 lanes of traffic run in your direction, which can occur on a multi-lane highway or a one-way street. A left turn lane is intended solely for making left turns and U-turns where they're permitted. Nice work! You completed all 100 questions. Review anything you missed, verify current rules in the official state handbook, and keep practicing with Honk.